Oh yeah, no. If which they may never bring Felix back. You know, Games Workshop may decide that like bringing Felix back would kind of like defeat the point of Gotrek's story or something. Not that I feel that way, but I could see them saying that. But the yeah, I don't know what they would do with. I don't know if they're ever going to bring him back, and if they did, you know, I don't know what form he would be in. You know, would Felix be a Stormcast? Would he be maybe like some kind of new type of troop? Would he be like, maybe he would be some kind of like fiery human because Gotrek brings him back with like his god power? Yeah, Ghoulslayer had, oh god, I forget what his name is. But I don't think he's a permanent cast member for Gotrek though. I think he was just a one-time person in that story. It's not called Gotrek and Felix anymore. It's literally just like Gotrek. They don't call them Gotrek and Felix books now.
Maybe this way.
I like Felix. I want him back. Me too, man. Me too.
No poison at the moment, thanks.
Whoa, that was weird. That was like a weird graphical thing there. I think the big thing right now that is going to happen is I think there's 3 major story beats for Gotrek right now that I hopefully will resolve, like 1 per edition maybe. The first thing Gotrek needs to do, which he's done already, they just haven't really given us a story after the fact, but the first thing Gotrek needs to do in AOS right now is accept his role as the God of Fire and accept his role as the Lord, like the leader of the Fire Slayers. That's the first thing he needs to do, which he's essentially done at the end of Ghoulslayer and at the end of Blood of the Old World, but we haven't gotten anything after that, so we don't know like where he's at right now. The second thing he needs to do is find his axe. So he needs to find the remains of the axes of Grimnir, which I suspect are going to be shattered, and I think he's going to have to take the shards and burn them in the brazier of his axe so that it like absorbs it and gets even more powerful. And then the third thing he's going to have to do is find Felix. I think that's going to be the major story beats for Gotrek's story. And Ghoulslayer, do you think Gotrek was talking to Felix or it was just the Necromancer messing with Gotrek? I think he was legit talking to Felix. I think he was absolutely 100% legitimately talking to Felix. Like, if it had been like a demon or a Tzeentch creature or something, I could have seen it being a trick, but seeing as it was like literally just a Necromancer, and he was not only a Necromancer, he's like legit one of the strong ones, one of the princes, the Carrion Princes, who like actually would have the power to do that, and he seemed like legitimately confused by the whole thing of Felix like not being able to stay for long. I think it was legit. Yeah, they are on Audible.
Found it fast this time. Lucky find. Olympus, I accept this message.
Ooh, Froststrike. Nice.
Disgusting. Cerberus will love it.
Oh yeah, sorry, links are disabled. Don't use Audible, not your cup of tea? Fair enough.
Got you. It's a scuffer, all right. That's quite a stash there, Charon.
Cast even faster? Sure, why not? Let's do Ares.
Let's see what's in here.
Dude, if we got the Ares legendary, that would be sick. Ban you as you wish. One moment. let me kill these rats. And then I will send you to the bottom of the snake pit. Oh, Kiro's got it. Into the snake pit with thee! What happens to Kimmler in the end times? I do have a full video about on the YouTube channel about Kimmler's like entire life story, like the entire thing, which you can watch if you'd like. However, in the end times, the TLDR of what happens to him is that he joins up with Archon the Black to participate in the Bretonnian Civil War. And after the Bretonnian Civil War ends with the death of Malobad, the Black Serpent, he joins up with Archon the Black when they come back to Bretonnia, because, you know, they lost. But he rejoins Archon the Black when they come back to Bretonnia to invade La Macental Abbey. And they attack La Macental Abbey to get the Staff of Nagash. And while they're invading it, there's like a really, really big final battle. And at the end of the final battle, it is revealed that Kimmler basically decided that Nagash sucked, and he did not want to serve Nagash. He wanted to serve, he would rather be like a ruler in his own right under the power of the Dark Gods. He thought he was going to get a raw deal under Nagash, which he probably wasn't wrong, to be honest. And so Kimmler betrayed Nagash, and he battled Archon the Black, and they had this really, really big fight where Kimmler was wielding Nagash's staff and Archon the Black was using his own. They have this super big fight, and Kimmler starts to get the upper hand. Kimmler is about to obliterate Archon the Black with like a colossal spell, but he overreaches. He basically became a little too assured about his power, and he was drawing too much on the might of the Dark Gods, because the Dark Gods were just like pumping power into him, because the Dark Gods really wanted him to win. So they were just like filling him with power, and he was about to unleash a super spell, and he miscast. And when he miscast, he essentially goes off like a nuclear bomb, and he destroys the entire abbey, but Archon the Black survives, and Kimmler dies. And that's the end of Heinrich Kimmler.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Wow, these are all terrible.
One Satasak coming right up.
Talk about going out with a bang? Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that is, yep, that would be what happened. It was a good death. I thought that was a very fitting death for Heinrich Kimmler. Plus, having the ultimate showdown between the Lich and the Lich King and the Lich Master was great. Like that was a very thematic, fun showdown. Thought Krell was gonna backstab him. That would have been kind of cool. But I'm glad that he went out on his own terms. And like the big thing with Kimmler always was that he was kind of caught between Chaos and Nagash. So I'm glad that was kind of like a pivotal aspect of his downfall, was that he finally picked a side, and he did not pick the side that was best for his health. Oh, come on. Why you gotta infect me like that?
I'm out. Not now.
so many rats, dude. Oof.
I bet Carol's
Goodness.
going to
This is a
love this.
really good build. I'm gonna be honest. This build is like super hot. Without Archon the Black and Kim... Yeah, not Archaon, Archon, which is A-R-K-H-A-N. But yeah, without Archon... Yeah. Well, that was the whole thing. Like, Archon the Black basically engineered... Well, no, he didn't engineer... Archon the Black took the Bretonnian Civil War and made it go from being like, oh, this is kind of bad, to like, this is horrible. Am I up to date with Morthy? Not yet. My book hasn't arrived. It hasn't even shipped, to be honest. Games Workshop has been 100% quiet about what's going on with my order, which has apparently been the case for a lot of Americans. Apparently for most people who ordered online, I haven't heard a whisper. So I've decided that tomorrow, if I haven't heard anything by tomorrow, I'm just going to go buy a basic copy from a store that I know will give me a really high discount. Because it's literally starting to affect my work. Like the whole weekend announcement apparently coming up this weekend, like it's about stuff that's happened in the Morthy book. So you can't even watch the announcement this weekend until you get your fucking book, and they're just being assholes about it. I can't afford to wait any longer. So like it sucks. I don't want to spend the money, but like I don't really have a choice. I'm really upset about it, to be frank. Like, I'm trying not to get into it because I'll get really, really angry if I do. But Games Workshop's shipping, like, I don't mind that it's taking a while. What's pissing me off is the lack of communication. Like, if Games Workshop's got problems going on and they're like, hey guys, we're not gonna be able to get you to this for like a week or something, then fucking tell me. I mean, that's what's pissing me off so much. Is they're just not saying anything. We're just getting pure radio silence. And there's no excuse for that. Like, I get there's a pandemic going on. A lot of things are crazy right now. Yada, 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 yada. That doesn't excuse them just being completely silent on, like, expensive orders. Like, just fucking tell me what's going on! Oh, no, 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 I'm not gonna pirate it. No. No. Like, although I'm certain I would feel justified in doing that, that's, yeah, no. That crosses a, that crosses a moral boundary for me. If that makes sense.
Why not?
Also illegal. Well, not a very few people give a shit about legality when it comes to stuff like that, let's be honest.
But for Satyrs Axe, he can make an exception.
Like, I don't give a shit about, like, if people want to pirate, that's fine, I don't give a shit. I have no issue with people pirating. A lot of stuff in the world is super overpriced. And I don't think people should be forced not to enjoy the things they love just because they can't afford it and stuff like that. But, that being said, I'm not, like, pirating's not my thing.
Let us see if the support you're getting from Olympus amounts to anything of use.
It's like, that being said, I suppose I do... What? What the hell is this? Weird. Trust me, yeah, I would download a car if I could. Absolutely.
Darkness.
Honestly, I think that's going to be one of the big things that companies are going to kind of have to learn about the internet. I legit 100% do not think it is feasible or possible to eliminate piracy. It's always going to be a thing. I genuinely think it's impossible to stop. And the thing is that I think something that a lot of companies are going to have to come to understand, especially the music industry, they're super out of date with this. But I think the thing with a lot of that is it's going to have to be when you make a product and you want people to purchase it. I think we're kind of getting to the point where you're not really going to be able to 100% reliably, like, just be like, oh, we're gonna charge money for this, and like we're gonna like really bust people's balls about like pirating and stuff like that. Like, honestly, I think the best way to deal with pirates is to make a product that's like really lovingly crafted and it's not predatory, and then having the ability for people to like support you. Like, for a lot of people, they're just not interested in doing stuff like that. Like, they want to be able to enjoy products at a fair price and support the companies they love. And I think the problem is a lot of the companies that talk the most shit about piracy are companies who are just as predatory as pirates. But like, if you want people to support you, make it easy for them to support you, and don't be an asshole. But a lot of those, yeah, that's exactly how I feel. Like, I feel like the music industry, a lot of the like, just a lot of industries are just super crappy about stuff like that. They're like, oh, pirates are destroying us, and it's like, no, they're really not. They're really not. Like, if you have predatory practices, where you have like stuff that's exclusive to your region, or you just like screw people over constantly, then yeah, you're gonna get pirates, and you know, frankly, you deserve it.
I must go.
See you at home. In my father's name.
Yeah, dude, Nintendo's been up to some super shitty stuff lately. Like the whole Nintendo thing about like 3D Mario, where like they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna sell you 3D Mario for a limited time. Like, what the fuck is that, dude?
The limitless variety of fauna dwelling on the surface brings to Zack
Bears.
no shortage of delight. Though when he makes an effort to communicate with one, its eyes so full of calm intelligence, he learns that bears are not as gentle as they seem.
Like, I bought 3D Mario and I loved it, but yeah, Nintendo, Japanese companies are full of shit when it comes to that kind of stuff. Japanese companies tend to be some of the worst on the planet. They I don't know why, they have really backwards views about a lot of business stuff.
I'm so impressed with what you've managed to accomplish, lad. When I was closer to your age, or the age you appear to be, all I wanted was glory, to be remembered forever. Look where that got me. I'm glad you know better than I did.
So in pursuing glory, you think you lost it? Forgive me here, but I just disagree. I settled a family squabble. You single-handedly turned an entire war.
A foolish war. Glory comes to those driven to excel in worthwhile pursuits. A happy side effect, not a goal unto itself. Though you don't need for me to tell you that.
If not for all your training and advice, I wouldn't have come this far. You prepared me for this. Wasn't that a worthwhile pursuit? Must mean you got some glory after all then, right?
Well, you got me there.
Hi!
Dusa, I think that Nyx has some concerns. Maybe with me, because it's like you said, she doesn't want us talking here like this. Is she not satisfied with the work you've been doing or something?
Oh, Prince, no, it isn't you. It's definitely me. There's all these things she said I need to work on. Calmness, not making so many lists, putting things into perspective, not working myself too hard, not taking blame for things that aren't my fault.
Those sound like reasonable goals, though I just wish that Nyx could find a way to tell you that wasn't so upsetting. Won't you take care of yourself, Dusa, please?
And plus, she said I'm I'm not supposed to talk to you. She said that too. Oh, I am going to be in so much trouble. Ah!
This isn't working.
Congratulations, brother. I saw you finally made the board. You made us proud.
Sure did. That's something, huh? Though, sorry Thanatos can't really chat right now. The shades are stacking up, there's greetings to be done and sign-ins. Lots of work to do, you know?
I definitely know the feeling. Well then, let's keep it up, the both of us, alright?
Nyx is being a good mom. I think Nyx's handling of the Deuce's situation is like the shittiest thing she's done the entire game. But yeah. What Elf trailer dropping tomorrow? What Elf trailer drops in about 7 hours. Oh, interesting. He is back.
The many-headed serpent.
Yeah. Let me pet you.
Circumstances call for more pets.
Angie Pat, thanks for the follow, dude. Appreciate it.
I must admit, that was a job well done back there.
And Mr. Ducky.
That's a lot of gemstones.
I don't understand why it's telling me the West Hall isn't done. Where's my check mark on the West Hall? I've literally bought everything. Unless there's something that needs to be added, but like what? I'm so far in the game at this point. I can't possibly think what needs to be included. Strange.
That's too good a deal to pass up. How's that knife set working out?
Nice.
We're settled up.
Okay, so we do not need ambrosia anymore. Everyone's maxed out, right? Well, everyone that we can give stuff to. Hermes, I need one more ambrosia. Yes, awesome. Awesome. So we are done with ambrosia. Oh, Gomst. Hey, Kiro, would you fetch out Gomst?
I'll buy that. I'll buy the Titan blood. Nice work, Hypnos.
Did I max out Rocky? I don't think you can. Like, Boldy doesn't have a thing. I've given him quite a bit of nectar, but I don't think you can give him ambrosia. Is that a thing? Does he have like a hidden meter? Eldrin's here. Awesome.
This looked like a show.
Okay, chat. Let's do a high heat run.
Let's
freaking do it, guys.
That for some slicing, huh?
Keepsakes hold power.
All right. So my favorite keepsake, I think, is Shady. Okay, yeah. That's what I thought Boldy was for, but I was like, where is it? What is the best power-up on Sword? I think Demeter is really, really strong. I think Demeter would be the best, right? Demeter or Ares. One of those two. So let's start with Demeter. And go from there.
Okay. Let's test the bond between us.
Let me look for... See, I've got 4 Titan Blood. Is there anything important I can upgrade?
You just protect me.
Beowulf's maxed. Guan Yu's maxed. Gilgamesh is maxed. Ah, Rama.
hidden power.
What can I see?
I'm kind of tempted to do a Gilgamesh run, but no, let's do this. All right, guys, we're gonna try it. This is gonna be really hard. So we want max extreme measures, damage control maxed. We want 1 point in convenience fee. We want maxed out jury summons. We could do 1 point in calisthenics, maxed out benefits. Middle management is fine. We can do 1 point in tight deadline. I think we could do 1 point in routine inspection. We could do a point in underworld customs. We could do a point in lasting consequences. And let's do 1 point in... Let's try approval process. There we go. Even a Hades Pro says he didn't do 32 on the... Oh, I have zero faith that we're going to do this on the first try. Let me make that crystal clear. Zero faith we're going to do it. But we've got to start trying, or else we're never going to get there.
I'm asking for it.
That dog is not your plaything, boy. Cerberus defends our realm so that no one gets in alive, or gets out either way.
I'll see you upstairs, boy.
You must visit us sometime up here, grandson. I understand the service hasn't been agreeable with you. But perhaps if not in this age, then the next we shall have you over. It's brisk up here, but nice enough, I think.
Okay. Oh gosh, that was painful. Why is it giving me some asshole right at the onset? Sorry, Chaos. Not taking the heat gate? I probably should have, now that you mention it, but no. Do I drink tea? I do not. I would like to, though. I think it would be a much healthier alternative to soda. Because I have a really bad soda addiction that I'm not at all sure how I'm going to kick. Let me go. Oh, hoarding stash would have been awesome. Let me grab this real quick. Oh my god, this is nightmarish.
Easy.
It's not very British of you. It's almost like I'm not British.
I'm your nephew, but for you, you needn't ask at all.
Can't be sure though. This sword is honestly probably a mistake. Maybe I should have gone Gilgamesh for that high attack speed.